I'm going to plant this. Look, this costs $2. It's a hosta. I've never had one of these, so I'm anxious to plant it. $2 I paid at the Family Dollar. The instructions, let me see if we can get a good view of the instructions here. Dun, da, da, da. Select a well-drained location that receives full sun to partial shade. Loosen soil and dig a hole a little deeper than the indicated depth on the package. A little deeper. See, it says 1 inch. Yeah, I think I understand that. Place with root down in planting hole and any sprout facing up, cover it with soil. Okay. Planting tips and facts. Plant this in spring after the ground has thawed and there's no longer a danger of frost. I think we're there. I think we're there. After flowering season, remove and cut back foliage to promote next year's growth. This is going to come back. Bulbs and plants may sprout. This is harmless to the bulb. Do not remove the sprout when planting. These bulbs are well known to be deer resistant. That's why they were selling them at our Family Dollar, I bet. Plant in clusters. Well, to tell you the truth, this was the absolute only one that they had. So I went ahead and bought it. And I've got a pot here. I have all this in here to keep critters, but this is prepared soil. So I'm going to dig a hole and we'll get this going. I've dug a hole, but I'm going to moisten this soil a little more because it's very kind of dry. And we will water once we get it planted. But I want to make sure because this plant is very, very dry inside of here. I mean, dry. Okay, I've opened it up. I just want you to see it because maybe some of you, like me, have never planted something like this before, and maybe some of you have, and you can give me tips, excuse me, tips or information about it. So let's see here. I think this is the part that they said you do want to bury, but you want it facing up because look, it looks like it's the plant trying to grow, right? And this is the little root ball all twisted up here. Oh, it has a rubber band on it. All right, let me remove this rubber band and we'll place it in the pot. Okay, I've got the rubber band off of it. Looks good. We're going to take it and just put it down in here, that facing up. And I don't know if they're talking about this or this. So I'm going to make sure it's kind of like at an angle, both things facing up. And now we're going to cover it. Let's water it in. And there we have it. I guess we're just going to watch it and see what happens. I'm very excited and even more excited that I can protect this, cut it back, protect it over winter, and it'll come back. These are all filled with yellow mustard. I cannot wait. These are cilantro, these two, and I've decided I'm going to do 2 more of cilantro because we really want to have a nice harvest of that this year. I've also got yellow mustard down here. Imagine when it's all in bloom. It's just going to be absolutely beautiful. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in this deal yet. I might do my mint. In the past, it's done well here. But I've only put it on top. I kind of want to use the whole thing for only 1 herb. So if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments because this thing gets blazed with sun all day long. I planted 80 corn seeds. That would be awesome because these produce at least 2 ears per stalk. So that would be 160 ears of corn. Well, I'm at my trough. I'm finally going to use it. I had some stuff on here and I want you to see. I think I'm growing alfalfa all in this, but that's okay. We're just going to till it up. If it comes up while we're growing, we'll weed it out. But if it grows well, I might just let it go ahead and do so. But in this, I'm planting cucumber. Okay, here's what the trough looks like. All the seeds are along here. I put this little border of rocks so I know I have this whole area to plant something. I have a couple things in mind. I'll let you know what I end up putting here, but there you have it. I have some pickling cucumbers in the actual soil. How exciting. Okay, let's look inside my little raised bed. I made kind of a little greenhouse out of it. It's been working perfectly. It survived our very hard frost, so I'm excited about that. We've got some radishes coming in, and there's 3 rows of them in here. And then back here, there's 3 rows of turnips. Might have to thin those out eventually, but let's see what comes up first. Our pak choi is coming up and doing well. Our Napa cabbages, wow, they survived. It was, I'm talking, I had a pot that had some ice in it out here. I mean, some water, and it was like an inch thick of ice overnight. So we really got a hard freeze. But these guys survived because I kept them covered with this. I think it's a painting tarp or something. It's just worked perfectly. I also have planted romaine. Right here we have 4 heads of romaine in each row, so 8 total. And over here we have 6 heads of iceberg, 3 in each row. And I know this looks kind of small on film, but it's not. There's plenty of room for all this to happen. It's very, very exciting. All right, I've also got 12 potatoes going into this bed, and this is in the ground. This is just a border for protection. It is in the ground. I know it doesn't look like much, but I have them all in there, and they're kind of defined. I have this container of dirt that I had removed that I am now going to put on top of it, and then we're ready to go. I'll get some straw down, and we'll hill these potatoes as they grow. Okay, friends, I am at a friend's house. They are letting me go through this entire old garden area and pretty much take whatever I need, and I'm really after soil. There used to be some rhubarb growing back over here. I have to be careful back here because of snakes, and I doubt it would have survived. But I think it was right in here. So we're going to look very closely for anything that might resemble rhubarb. Maybe you guys see something and tell me, hey, you missed it. I saw rhubarb. They said I could take all the deer netting. This is really large and big, and I think I'm going to do this because this is giant. I think it's like 100 feet long, this garden, by 40, 45 feet. And look at all these onions coming up. Would you look at here? I think we're going to have to pull one and see where they're at. Oh. Look at these guys. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I know over here used to be her grow out bed where she planted seeds. This used to have some asparagus, not this one, the one down here. So we'll have to look. Keep our eyes out for any asparagus looking things. But they said we could have these beds too. I think we could get a couple more seasons out of them. It looks like they're all put together with screws, which is awesome. And they're nice and large. Like this one, I have an area that this one would. It's huge. It's about 20 feet long. Not 20, maybe 15. I mean, it's really long. I'm still looking to see if anything's growing. And right over here, here's where she used to just throw things for their seeds, but this was years ago. Just got some nice mullein growing in here already. Mullein just grows here everywhere. We don't need mullein seeds. I mean, it just grows everywhere. Yeah, this garden has died. So sad. But They said I can take soil out of the beds. So that's what I want to do. Alright, this is what it looks like afterwards. I weeded it first, and then I dug out 5 or 6 of these, so about 30 gallons of dirt to take home. But that's all I can do today because I'm in the blazing sun. But look at, this is the after. That's the before.